on these hand grippers. We absolutely love our hand grippers. We use them all the time on the channel. And right now, we're just getting them into position to start. The 66, the 111. We've got the 140. That'll be a fun one. We've got this one. We've got this one. So let's get after it. Sound good? Watch this. This is a GHP number 1. It's an awesome hand gripper. Hey, Will, thanks for being here, brother. Hey, thanks for the like, Big Will. Big Will Hall, that's super helpful. Thanks, brother. A lot of people have been messaging saying, hey, do hand grippers, the ASMR, but don't do too many closes. Don't pair them with anything else. So we'll just try it like this. We are gonna measure springs. Actually, this is the GHP edition too. I don't know if people saw. Hey, thanks for all the likes. 3 likes is a lot. Yeah, I can say your name, pal, no problem. Hey, George. So yeah, this is what we do. Start with the GHP one. It's a hand gripper. Put it in your hand to go like this. But we need to clean them. They get quite dirty. Hey, Will, how you doing tonight? How's it going? Actually, what we have in front of us here on the table, we have 10 hand grippers. This is just one of them, and we're cleaning them. Using this fun toothbrush, we're getting after it. Like this, our hand grippers, we use them like this on the channel. You shut them right. But they tend to get pretty dirty, so you have to clean them up. Why don't we bump the position up a little bit? Everybody can see what else we have going on. We've got an interesting riddle. People are into riddles. Take a look at that. Riddle says, a bat and ball are $1.10. The bat is $1 more than the ball. How much is the ball? Hi, Colin Drager. Thanks for being here, brother. Let's put the water right here. Everybody can see it. It's just a nylon toothbrush. This is just an ordinary hand gripper, right? It's got the knurling. Hey, thanks for all the likes. Very kind, everybody. Oh, J.A. Marteo, you know a thing or two, don't you, brother? Here, let me do this a little bit more. I'll show you. I'll flip this over because on the bottom of your hand grippers, it'll tell you. Nice guess, Jay. Nice guess. It's not, though. Look at this. Can you guys see that? We're cleaning our GHP level 1s. These are actually really rare hand grippers. They were only made for a couple of years. Only made for a couple of years. Here we go. This is what we do with them, actually. Sometimes people ask. Juan. Hey, Juan. Thanks for being here. Hey, thanks for all the likes, everybody. We were 4 likes in. We're not even at 4 minutes yet. So there we are. Got it. We're going to go through all the different ones. We're going to show them the clean. This is a GHP one. You see that? And tonight we have all the way up to, look at this. Oh, that's cool. You have a COC, the GHP 10. The GHP 10, this is significantly harder than any Captain of Crush on the market. There's not a Captain of Crush, even the number 4, that is going to be close to this. Hey, thanks for liking, brother. We appreciate that. Hey, thanks everybody for being here. We're going to move on. We're going to start ASMR, this one. This is the number 2. There's nothing wrong with being a lightweight, brother. Everybody starts somewhere. Hey, Juan. Actually looks pretty nice. Yeah, Uncle Reg, you tell him, bud. You try something, Reggie. Hey, Reggie, you should have new powers now. Check that out. I just made you a moderator. I needed you to be on here live to try it that way. See if it works, pal. Now, watch this. I'm going to pop this up in 1 second. The knurling on these JA are significantly sharper than anything you'll find from Iron Mind. Doesn't make the Iron Mind bad, but if you look at this, for example. Oh, you don't, Pro Boy? Sorry, Pro Boy. So this is a Captain of Crush. This is the guide, right? There it goes. And you put it in your hand and you go. But this one doesn't have good knurling. So in 1 second, you're going to hear me use my toothbrush on this one, but you will not, and I mean this when I say this, you are not going to get the same sound. It doesn't sound nearly as good. What you will hear, listen closely to this spring. Got it? The spring actually needs to be cleaned. It's not doing so hot. Boom. So this is the difference. We have this one. We have these two. Watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to get my toothbrush, nice and wet. Here's the boring gripper first. That's a nice life hack. Thanks, Derek. So you heard that, right? Now listen to this. Big X 14, thanks for being here, brother. I really do appreciate it. It's very cool. Now, you're hearing that. I know you're hearing it. Hey, Melee, thanks for being here. But watch this. Hey, Big X. I do like that noise, and again, I like this noise. Let me show you a third hand gripper where I think the noise will be different yet, okay? So I do think it sounds nice. Listen again. One day, it'll probably pop. We've put so many reps on it, but for now, it'll go. Now, hey, I tell you, hey, thanks for all the likes. It's really kind to everybody. Take a look at that pattern. Hey, Juan, nice. Hey, you subbed. Thanks, Juan. Look at, you see those numbers? What do those numbers go? Where do they go? See, it's pattern recognition. Who knows what that next number is in the pattern? Somebody here will know. I'm confident in the crew tonight. Now listen to this. That's 100% right. We got to get after it, right? Hey, guys, if you don't mind throwing a like on it, that'd be awesome. That way we'll show everybody what we're up to tonight. Oh, thanks. Thanks for the like. Very cool. Very cool. GHP level 2. Oh, put the answer in the chat. We've got a couple answers coming in. I'm not going to give the answer away so far, but I'll say this. Someone in here is really smart. Hey, Axelo lover. Hey, Axelo. Thanks for being here, Axelo. Here, we'll do some for Axelo. Finlay. Not quite Finlay. Up, 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 up. Hey, the likes are coming in fast and furious. Thanks so much, everybody. Now let's do this with a real gripper. This is actually a child's gripper. So yeah, it's a gripper, all right, but it's not a real one. Hey, I'll point this out too. Remember, guys, if we get to 3,600 subs, we're giving away this guy. I'm gonna give away the Bone Crusher 200. The Bone Crusher 200 is an interesting gripper. It's actually from the Heavy Grips line. Open it up. This is how you measure your hand gripper. Put it on there. And you scale it down. And let's see how wide that is. So this gripper has a 6.4 diameter spring, millimeters. And to compare it, because that's the one we're giving away tonight, look at this fellow spring. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's definitely harder. So this one's actually probably going to be closer to this gripper. And we have to clean this gripper. Yeah, so it's very close to that. It's a fun one. Now watch this hand gripper. Listen up. Oh, Finlay. Finlay, I like where your head's at, brother. Good job. These are all the GHP grippers, so I'm going to show you the table right now. That's all right, brother. Nobody's perfect. Hit a couple quick sets here. Listen to this fun noise. So this is it statically. Now listen to this dynamically. Ready? This is the dynamic noise. You put it in your hand. When you get the spring, but you get the... Yeah, gripper giveaway coming in hot and heavy, by the way. To me, it sounds, it's not quite like a door hinge. I don't know what this noise is, to be honest. Mattress, maybe? But the noise you hear is... That's it right there. That's it right there. It's the Captain Crush Guide. It's actually a pretty good gripper. When compared to this, see that big difference? That's actually a massive difference in the world of grip. It's going to be so much harder getting your hand around that one. Go like this. Get a little bit better angle this way. Oh, what's the metal block for? Very good question. That metal block that we showed, we put between the handles. The reason why we do that is because in grip contests, people have different size hands, right? So here's a very quick demo. For example, look at this hand gripper. When I hold it like this, I think you can see, I can't really get my pinky around it or the other finger. See how they're off? So what you can do, oh, Cody Gray, thanks for being here. What you're allowed to do is this. You always want it behind your knuckles, I'm sorry, calluses. You can wrap your fingers on it to make sure that your hands fit just like the big guys. But before you close it, we all have to push this implement through. It's called a set block, and that's demonstrating that we've maintained a certain distance. Up, up, up. Does that make sense? Hopefully. I think I explained it. Hopefully I explained it. Up, 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 up. Cody, yes, you were on here a couple days ago. I remember. 1, 2, 3. The knurling on this is even better for the sharp noises as well. Get them, get them, get them. Got them, got them, got them. So yeah, we're going over our hand grippers. Axelo's talking to us. Well done, well done. Thanks for all the likes. Thanks for all the people hopping in the chat. It's a very good night. Hey guys, here's a riddle for you. Can you guys hear me? Here's an easy riddle. This will get the ball rolling. These are the types of riddles we do when we give away grippers. It's going to be a fast one. Let's see who can get it first. What gets wetter the more it dries? What gets wetter the more it dries? Does anybody have an answer? Pound it out. Smash it in the chat. I know at least there'll be a couple people that know that answer. So right here we have, here, let me arrange it pretty. We got the 60, we've got the 66. We're just going through these, get them nice and clean. We have all these we'll have to do. Oh, Horatio Monroe, nice, nice, nice. Not quite, but I love where your head's at. Although actually, maybe that is a good answer. Maybe that would work. We've got this one. This is the only one that's unrated. We've already cleaned this one. We could do a giveaway tonight. Giveaways are usually tied to, oh, Axelos here, are usually tied to some incentive. So I'll say this. If we get to 3,600 subscribers on the channel tonight, yeah, we'll give some away. We'll give some away. It's no problem. The ground. Colin says the ground. Nice. Nice. I love where his head is at. Still not quite it. We've got one right answer. I'll do the sharp downstrokes for the noise now. Hey, Created. Created, I'm doing a verbal one. The verbal riddle is, what gets wetter the more it dries? Yeah, tomorrow's going to be actually a super... Hey, thanks for all the likes. Very kind, everybody. Tomorrow's actually going to be a pretty massive grip day on the channel. We'll use some inch dumbbells. We'll use our hand grippers. We'll probably play around with a couple implements. Here's one thing I'm noticing. Hey, Post. Here's one thing I'm noticing tonight. When I take my demo gripper, this one, you see this? And I take my set block, the reps for some reason are just hammering out much faster and better than normal. This feels more explosive. And the thing is, honestly, we haven't even done any contrast baths. So I feel a little lethargic. What gets wetter the more it dries is the new riddle. Correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to that noise. The gripper I'm using now has probably the lowest noise because the knurling isn't very crazy on it. You know what I mean? Because it's got nice soft knurling, you can't expect much out of it. Contrast that. Look at this. We'll give away that answer in 1 second. Contrast that with this. See this? I'll do a couple in my right hand and listen to the difference in noise. Well, it should be pretty obvious. Has to pass all the way through. You gotta get all the way through. Come on, go all the way through. Come on, go. Come on, go all the way through. Nobody knows. Nobody knows the riddle. It's so tough. Got it. So this is the GHP one. Watch this. Oh, I got it. 0, 0, 0. Bring it in. Now watch, guys. Do you see this measurement? Here's what's interesting. This one is 5.32, more or less. 5.25. I'm going to grab the other one. This one is only slightly easier, and then we'll clean this one, okay? That was 5.24, so 5.84, but look at the difference. This one comes in at 60 pounds of pressure. That last one came in at about 50. So it took, I don't know, 6/10. 6/10 makes a massive, massive difference in your grippers. Now watch this. This is the next one up. That one went up too. That went up about the same difference. And this one here, look at this. Now this is a 66. I like measuring these hand grippers that way. We're going to eventually get to this one. I'm guessing most people have never seen this one. It's a 242. It's a GHP 10. It's absolutely ridiculous. People can close it. There's one guy that can close it. He's insane. But yeah, there's guys out there that can do it. Isn't that amazing how good people are at things when they really dedicate themselves? Tomorrow on the channel, we'll be using these grippers, and it's going to be great because we're going to have nice, clean hand grippers because of all the work we're putting in tonight. But they'll be all chalked up, and we'll have to do this Cars as a Gas movie. Okay. Hey, thanks for the likes. Thanks for being here. Thanks for everything. So the answer to the riddle, the riddle was, what gets wetter the more it dries? Give you 10 seconds to lock in your answer, and I'll give you lock in what you think it is, then I'll give you the answer. Yeah, if people like hand grippers, we use them on the channel a lot. I'd say subscribe, turn on those notifications, because if you like hand grippers, you can, like I said, you're going to see them all the time. All right, countdown, and then the answer. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So our guy, Axel. Oh, nice. Post said toilet, not quite. It is actually towel. Axolotl Lover said it. He's 100% right. Not bad, right? Not bad at all. All right, drop what we're doing. Bang out a set of grippers. So we've got this. We've got this. Let's go 10 on each. Iron Mind Guide. It's in the hand. It's in the hand. Watch. Come on. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, you're getting robbed. Sorry to hear that. I'll explain in 1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We could do it with one of these cool grippers. These are much cooler. Oh, the knurling on these is fantastic. Hear that? This is the level 2. I would say everybody on here can shut this hand gripper. Even if you're new to the sport, my guess would be that you can handle this. It's just not a very hard one. Certainly harder than this one. 2, 3, 4, 5. Eyes is a good answer. I like it, man. Eyes is a really good answer. All right, let's keep going right down the line. So now we need to make a jump to this one. This is actually the GHP4. They're getting harder to close, by the way. This one ranks 88 pounds of pressure. So again, is it super hard? No. But I think we're now at a gripper. I honestly, if I'm being honest, I don't think everybody on the channel can close this one. I'm going to show you a pattern recognition. Look at those numbers. No, you're here again. Horatio. Look at that. What's the next number in that pattern? What do you guys think? Oh, sweet. Look at all the likes coming. Hey, guys, thanks for all the likes. We're a small channel. It's really cool when people take the time to do that. The red one is shining up really nice, by the way. I'm very pumped with how that's going. So pattern recognition, those are the numbers. What do you think this? Hey, Plodigan Network. Hey, Plodigan. Well, right now we're cleaning up. We're shining. Hey, thanks for sending the 100. Cool. We're shining up our hand grippers. They get so dirty during the week. See, it's still dirty there. We use a lot of chalk on our hands when we squeeze them. It looks actually something pretty similar to this. This is the Plodigan Network demo. Because we usually put chalk on these right there. The knurling goes up, up, up. And when it pushes against the hand, it gathers all the chalk in the knurling. So oftentimes we take our toothbrush, we do ASMR, and we clean them up. But I'm just demoing how we use them in the sport. I'm just using, thanks Reggie, I'm just using water and a nylon toothbrush. It's a pretty cool toothbrush. It served me well up until about 6 weeks ago, I'd say. And then we swapped it out, and now we use it just to clean our grippers. And honestly, it's happier there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, Reggie's right. Hey, guys, real quick. If we get some more subs, we're going to give away a hand gripper tonight. We gave one away last week. It was the Bone Crusher 150. Now we have the Bone Crusher. And how do you like that name? Bone Crusher, right? It's kind of cool. We're going to give away the Bone Crusher 200. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, hot swap. We're going to use the card. Ready? Here comes the card. The card has to go directly between the handles. Oh, Plodigan, you subbed. Hey, because you took the time to sub, we'll give you a shout out. Plodigan Network, thank you so much for being here. It's a Friday night. You could have been a lot of places, man. We really appreciate our subscribers. Up. In fact, we're doing a subscriber giveaway. If we get a couple more, up, up, up. Now, watch this. We're going to hot swap again. Let's get rid of this one. This is the credit card. Credit card is great, by the way. It's very far apart. It's very difficult to do. We'll do the 20 millimeter. So it looks like this. You go, all right, it's in my hand, great. And now 20 millimeter side is this. You go, start banging it out. Now, hey, Plodigan, let's do this. Let's get back to our toothbrush. Oh, hey, brother. Yeah, we do. So weekends like tomorrow, and if you turn on notifications, it helps, but I get it. Notifications might not help you plan. See that? Look at that. Yes, that's what we want. We're getting all that junk out of there. You guys see that? Thanks, Horatio. Thanks, brother. But tomorrow, for example, we'll be going live somewhere between 2 and 3 o'clock. So you can be ready. It's going to be, oh, Axel, you subbed? That's very kind of you. I know people don't just give away their subs. They put some thought into it, so thanks. I appreciate that. But yeah, it's going to be awesome tomorrow. We're going to use a lot of thick-handled dumbbells. We're going to go very, very hard on the grippers. So what we'll do tomorrow, here's a quick demo, a very quick demo. We're going to take a hand gripper like this. We're going to do it up, 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 up. We're going to put it in our hand, and we're going to do this. The difference is tomorrow, we're going to be using different hand grippers of different strengths. 126, for example. I'm very confident I can get this tomorrow. Now, here's what I'm significantly less confident in. Well, this one's never going to happen. And I'm not being negative. I'm just being factual. Now look at this. This is 140. This is the 140. It's the GHP level 7. If I could put this in my hand, up, 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 and pass this through like that, I'd be so pumped tomorrow. Small chance. But again, tomorrow, we kind of let the chat decide a lot of the workouts to be awesome. So, oh, thanks. I appreciate it. Can you bend 10 pounds? I can do that. So at least there's that. But we often let the chat kind of decide what the workouts are. I'll give a general structure like, hey, we're doing grip tomorrow. And maybe we'll do the Bruce Lee challenge. Maybe it'll just be plate loaded. Maybe it'll be a lot of wrist work. I've spent enough years planning my own workouts. So if other people have ideas, I'm pretty okay with that. Oh, thanks, man. If you keep cranking, you'll get more subs. What is the spacer thing that you're using made of? This? Just aluminum. Nothing more fancy than that. I bought it online though. It's exact. So look at this. Well, here we can do a live test. Let's see. Let's see if this is what I bought. It's supposed to be 20 millimeters. That's pretty close. You guys, can you guys see that? Yeah. It's supposed to be 30 the other way. So we'll widen it out and we'll bring it back. 30. See, I'm pretty happy with that. I mean, the fact that it's off by a couple thousandths, I can definitely live with that. After this, we're going to go back. We're going to clean the GHP, but we'll do the GHP 5 this time. And actually, well, hey, yeah, let's do the 5. I do have a problem with my GHP 6. Look at my GHP 6 after 5 more reps. Come on. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Got the thumb muscle going. The thumb is blocking the gripper in. Gripper's not escaping. Trying to build up our hand strength. Moreover, we're cleaning our hand grippers. Look at the problem with this one. I'm really bummed. I don't know what this is. You know what I think it is? I think at some point, obviously not on purpose, I think that this squeezed really hard or was dragged against some other spring. Because look, I can get it wet all day. Hey, Keith James. Thanks for being here, Keith James. And although there was a white mark next to it, which is gone, clearly, that black mark isn't going anywhere. It looks like, you know what it might be? I think it's a loss of paint. I don't think it's an actual stain. It's unfortunately probably just a loss of paint. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense? I think it makes sense. So here we go. Clean it up, clean it up. This, by the way, is the GHP 6. So this GHP 6 is about the exact same strength. For those, hey, LJ Sink, thanks for being here, LJ Sink. That's really cool. We love getting new people here. Oh, Plodigan, thanks for the game over, that emoji. So if you know a lot about hand grippers, this one I'm cleaning now. Again, the GHP 6. This one comes in, oh, Big Bob, hey, Big Bob. This one comes in at 126 pounds of pressure, right? And I can tell you this. This is about the exact same strength as most Iron Mine 2.5s. Colin's in the house. Oh, your Highland Games meet started? That's right. That's very cool. So if you have one of these grippers and you're wondering how it compares to the Iron Mine series, literally, think of this. Yeah, think of this as like the 2.5. Oh, here, you want to see the riddle? I'll show you the riddle. Look at the board. This one's a little tricky. Not many people are going to get this. It says, a bat and a ball are $1.10. The bat is $1 more than the ball. And you need to figure out, thanks for all the likes, you need to figure out, well, how much does the dang ball cost? And almost everybody, yes, thanks for the funky emojis. Thanks for the energy. What you're going to see is, the answer is going to surprise you. Let's just leave it at that. How about that? Does that sound fair? Tomorrow we grip. And the gentleman who was saying, what time do we usually go on? The time that we usually go on in the weeknights is right around 8 o'clock. Sometimes, like tonight, we do a bonus evening one. I was having a great workout today. We weren't, hey, Billy Elliott, I'm doing okay. Training's going good. I was just saying that we were on a stream earlier today. We weren't that far into it. We were maybe 30 minutes into it, I think. Then, oh, it's not 10 cents. It's not 10 cents. Nice try, though. Nice try. So my daughter just comes into the basement where we're streaming and the door's closed. And, hey, I don't blame her. You know, she's 4. What does she know? And, yeah, I started knocking stuff over, playing around. So we actually had to cut that stream short. I still finished. Yeah, the vibes are strong today. They really are. I still finished the stream. Or I should say I finished the workout. I turned the stream off. So we worked up to 160 for a set of 5 in the strict press, which I was pretty pumped about. For those of you who have never seen one of our basement workouts, they're kind of unique. They're kind of different. Oh, it's not 25 cents. The answer to that riddle is going to surprise you. I can promise you that much. So we have to kneel down because if we try to do pressing when we're standing, it'd go through the ceiling. So we do a lot of our workouts on our knees. Not ideal for overheads. Not ideal. I can tell you that right now. We just ASMR'd the, it's not 250. Hey, the chat is active tonight. Good job, everybody. That's not what the answer is. Yeah, Hank's back. Hank's gripper should be showing up no later than tomorrow. Hank, I'm assuming... Oh, hey, Piece X. Where do you start in this hobby? Well, thanks for asking that. I started... Oh, Plottigan, it's not $1.40. Good question. Good. If you're asking like how I got into it, I used to do a lot of strongman. And one day after training, some of the athletes, they just took out... they took out some of their hand grippers. Uh-oh, we got a smart guy in the chat. And they were just addicting. The first time I tried them, I was hooked. Because you can do one. So let's say I can do this one. And look at this one's actually pretty easy. I'll do 5. 1, come on. 2, here we go, come on. 3 and 4 and 5. So, oh my God, finally after working that hard. Because lots of times when you start, you can only get a gripper like to here. Maybe to here, maybe to here. But you can't touch it. You usually can't touch it. It's just too hard. So when you finally go like this, you finally go up, and you shut it. It's so awesome. It's addicting. The problem is now you shut that one, so you need a bigger challenge. So you could grab this one. See this tag? See this tag? There it is, 60. I'm gonna give the answer to that riddle in a second. It's gonna surprise some people. So then you try to do this. So that's how I got started in it. Once I started doing a lot of grippers, I started buying dumbbells with really thick handles. I started hanging from chin-up bars. I'm trying to build up my forearms. I started hanging from chin-up bars as long as I could till I fell. I started doing things like, Johnny, you got up to the 200 so far. Very good, Johnny, whose emoji looks his profile picture looks very, very similar to Sonic the Hedgehog, so good on him. The answer to the riddle is going to surprise people. I'll explain it too, because if I don't, I think it'll leave some people frustrated. Hey, start doing this. Start with your hand gripper. Take the one you can get. Watch this. Hey, Brick Dude, here's what I'm going to do. If you have a hand gripper, you can close, but then you've got a harder one, you can't. You should do this one. Put it in here. Pinch something between it like a coin. And just hold it as long as you can. Time yourself. Okay, we're at 33. Come on, boy, come on. Oh, it fell out. I only held it 3 seconds. When you start working on shutting and holding things shut, that'll help get you to the next riddle. The next gripper. So the answer to the riddle, it says a ball and a bat are $1.10. The bat is $1 more than the ball. How much is the ball? Well, if you think about it, if the total is $1.10, really the only option is, well, the ball has to be a nickel. If the ball's a nickel and the bat has to be $1 more, then that means that the bat is $1.05, and together they're going to be $1.10. Does that make sense? Do people see how that kind of works? Oh yeah, people are getting this. People are getting this. Very good. I'm liking that. Let's jump up to the next one. Let's do this one. Here's the 111. Here's the 111. Comes in at, well, it's the GHP 5, but it comes in. You did say 10 cents and you said 5, so you did very well there. Very well. Push like Jeff is too nice to ask you. I'm not. Oh, yeah. Yeah, hey, I thank that. Billy out, in case you couldn't tell, is a big fan of the channel. He's on here all the time. Hey, today, guys, today's the first day with Reggie as a moderator. I know he's going to hold it down just fine. Just fine. The heaviest one I've ever done, I've done 161. It was in a grip contest. Then I did one slightly heavier than that. The problem is back then they didn't rate grippers. The one that was rated 161, it was mine. So I eventually got it rated like 20 years after the contest. So I'm guessing my best close ever was like 164, 165. But I can confidently say the best one I've ever done is 161. And there's video footage of that. So that's cool at least, right? Makes sense? Another riddle? Yeah. Yeah, the moderator's a good guy. He's going to be just fine. He's going to be just fine. Tomorrow it'll get put... And here's the thing. With the moderator, I don't expect moderators to be on here all the time. I just don't. I go live a fair amount. It'd be tough. People have other lives. If he happens to be on here tomorrow during grip day, that's our most... Because Saturdays we grip. That happens to be and usually is our biggest streams of the week. So... I'm sure there'll be some trolls at some point. I'm sure somebody will say something they probably shouldn't. And here's what's going to happen. The first time somebody says something they shouldn't, and people can say, oh, Jeff, you're not that strong, you're weak, my dad has bigger hands. Those things are fine. But if you start making ignorant, racist, a lot of hardcore political type things like that, something that just doesn't fit with what we're talking about, first the moderator is going to put you in timeout. There's a button, you tap the guy's name, you put timeout, and then you'll be back. You just, I guess, think about what you did. But after that, that's just water, yeah. Hank effing knows games, my feet can grip more. Oh, well done for your feet, young man. Well done. I can say, oh, Dirtbike Kenzie's here. Hey, Dirtbike. I can say young man because I'm guessing I'm older than almost everybody in here. Grippers seems to attract, for the most part, a younger vibe, a younger crowd. But yeah, so your timeout doesn't work, right? If he put you in timeout and you come back and you make another comment you shouldn't, some kind of hate speech, something that, hey, Travis, we're real good, Travis. That's when you'll be removed after that. So yeah, man. You know what? I am interested in Melee, and I honestly believe this. So tomorrow's format, we're going to be going live somewhere between 2 and 3. I know that. I guess maybe 3:15, right? I'll show the little green in 1 second, Pisces, but I appreciate that. And at some point, somebody's going to say something they probably shouldn't. They'll be thrown in timeout. And yeah, hey, Ibuck Saptini, thanks for being here. Hey, real quick, guys, real quick. If we get to 3,600 subs, if we get there, we start giving away hand grippers. We take hand grippers and we give them away. We have too many of them. There are weight classes in grip. There are weight classes in grip for sure. Great question. Hey, Travis, I'm doing good. I appreciate that. Oh, Axlo, thanks. XDS. Whoa. I've never seen the flashy poop emojis. Those are interesting to me. Nice. What are they roughly? I can give you a rough breakdown. So there's going to be one right around 160 pounds. Then there's one near 185. Then there's one right around 200. Hey, Doty, this is a set block. Hey, MSF recursion, what form exercises do you do? Great question. Godwin, yes, Godwin, thanks for being here. Colin, glad you're doing awesome. Well, I do this, right? These are hand grippers. I do these for my grip, no doubt about it. But what we did last night on the channel is we talked about how to start working on your Popeye forearms, those big, massive forearms. One of the things we did, we took a thick-handled dumbbell that was empty. We loaded it up. We eventually got to about 52 pounds, right around there, and we did this. We did sets of 15, then we switched it. After that, we took the Gorilla Strength equipment, secret weapon. It's thick-handled, but it comes out. It almost seems like an implement you'd punch someone with. Don't punch someone with it if you have it. But we loaded that up, and we did some work like this. We're trying to make our wrists thicker, and it definitely helps. I can feel it. I'm not hurting today, but I'm sore. The muscles got worked. You can tell they're sore. Godwin, thanks for being here. Those are two of the things. I'm a fan of wrist curls and what I call dumbbell. Yeah, I know what those are. Yeah, 100%. Hey, MS, thanks for finding the channel, man. That's super good. So the weight classes would go up from there. They're not dissimilar to some powers. Where do I find a grip strength comp? You could go to the GSI website, Grip Sport International. They have them listed there. There's a newsletter. You can join, and they mail out updates weekly. GSI does, Grip Sport International. There are, honestly, that's funny. Honestly, there's a lot more grip contests happening all over our community than people would think. For example, there's a massive, and I can't say it enough, massive one going on in Columbus, Ohio right now. Oh, yeah. Heck Effect Now Games. We do a lot of pronation and supination. I have a lever bar I love. So a lever bar, think of this like a stick. You put your hand out, you go, and you load weights here, and you can go like this, pause, back. Hey, thanks for all the likes. This, pause, back. We're doing supination and pronation. That will, I'll tell you what, you start doing that, that is going to get you going right here, that muscle here. It's probably hard to see from behind the camera. That's the entire way I built that forearm muscle right there from my lever. It's pretty solid. If you don't do wrist curls or forearm stuff, the Riddle, as in another one. All right, here's one we've never done on the channel, but I don't think it's too hard. I have a lot of keys. I have a lot of keys, but I cannot unlock a single door. They really are fun. That's just the truth right there. That guy knows his stuff. Tomorrow, big grip day. We've got some inch dumbbells we're going to bust out. We're going to do a lot of we're going to work up. So tomorrow on the channel, we'll do hand grippers. They'll all be not all. Some of what we try tomorrow will be substantially up from here. Right? Boom. Supination, supination. Yes, I do. Supination. Oh, thanks. Very good. Thank you, sir. We're looking at the GHP collection, and we're measuring some springs. So I want to show you something I find interesting. A lot of the strength based on, a lot of the hand grippers difficulty is based on the size of spring. So what if we did this? What if we took this one, the GHP number 1, the easiest one in the GHP collection? What if we measure that spring diameter? Look what it's going to give us. It's saying it's 5.23 millimeters. See the little millimeter in here? That's the easiest one. But look what's going to happen. Yeah, man, those ratings are, yeah, you're right. Look what happens here. Let's make a jump to the hardest one in the collection. This one's going to probably blow your mind. Bam. This one is 8.35. This is harder than the Iron Mind number 4. If people know much about hand grippers and Captains of Crush, this is harder than Iron Mind number 4. Yeah, that is the right reaction, actually, MSF. This one comes in at 242 pounds. Absolutely nuts. One guy in the world has closed this under certification standards. He's a beast. Probably don't shake his hands. Yeah, he's like 6'10". He's got big hands, big, strong guy. Yeah, your old coach sounds decently cool. I'll say that. So we're going over the GHP hand grippers. This is the only one on the table that isn't. This one's actually the guide by Iron Mind. It's part of the Captain of Crush collection. It's really easy. I like to use it for a couple things. One, you'll see it a lot on the channel to demonstrate. So if I say, all right, here's how you close a hand gripper. You find your callus line, you put the handle right behind it, you wrap your fingers on the other side. Now before you close it, you take your set block, right? Bam, bam. Because that's what we're doing. We're using our set block. Boom, 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 boom. The reason why I like to use an easy one, if I were to even use like, here's one that's not like super hard. This is not considered a super hard. It's 88. This would be a strong 1.5 from Iron Mind, a strong 1.5 from Iron Mind. But if I even use that, by the time I do all these demos throughout the day on the channel, my grip would be fried. Now, we already do a lot of grip training here. We really like that. That and strongman training. We'll be doing a lot of strongman training coming up shortly. So that's why I have to use an easy one. For example, tomorrow, in less than 24 hours for sure, actually. Probably closer to like 16 hours. We're going to be going for some max closes. We're going to take really hard hand grippers. We're going to put them in our hand. And we're going to work to doubles and triples tomorrow is the goal. Lots of times on the channel, we do sets of 6 or 8, normally 8. I want to bring down the volume a little bit. So we're going to go like this. Go 1, come on. 2, and 3. Left hand. We'll clean some more grippers. Keep the questions coming if you have them. The questions are great. I appreciate 2, 3, 4. See that? We'll get our toothbrush, engage it in some water. Now, we've not done this one yet. Let's grab this one. This one actually has, if you look, it's got a little chalk. It's hard to see. You can see a little. That's actually chalk. So we clean it up. Got my nylon. You might forget, Shannon Barron. Well, I hope you don't forget. Appreciate you being here. Oh, heck yeah. We got some more subscribers. Thanks, everybody. That's really cool. Hey, if we get some more subs, we're giving away hand grippers tonight. I don't know if other people love giving away hand grippers, but I really do. Got some hand grippers coming from Chile. They're going to make a short stop in the Dominican Republic, and we're going to get our hands on them. Here we go. Keep your equipment clean. Well, that's actually the thing, though. People ask, do the springs break? It's almost, hey, John Dinger. Hey, man, I love your stream. Just got back from the doctor and the results. All right. Well, I'm glad you like the stream at least, brother. It's cool to have you in here, John Dinger. Almost sounds like danger. Here's what kind of messes with my head. Look at this rating. See how that's 140? That means 140 pounds pressure to close. And it's GHP 7. Look at the massive, massive jump. If you just even go to the GHP 9, you're already talking about this. You're already going 210 pounds. All you've done is jumped up 2 letter grades, and you've gone up 70 pounds. God dang, that's crazy. Here's a really hard gripper that doesn't get any respect. 169 pounds of pressure. This is the GHP 8. The GHP 8 is pretty much the exact same thing as the Iron Mine 3.5. People talk about, oh my God, the Iron Mine 3, if you get it, you're Captain of Crush. And that's true. It's true. But nobody talks about the 3.5. The 3.5 is a super cool gripper. I mean, you can't get to the 4 without the 3.5. There's a handful of people that have certified on 3.5, by the way, which I think is absolutely nuts. Hey, Aiden Noel, thanks for being back. Hey, where are people from? A shout out to where you're from. I'm St. Paul, Minnesota. This obviously means here in the U.S. What about you guys? Where's everybody from? If you end up winning the gripper, I'll ship it to you. Even if you're outside of the country, I'll still pay for shipping. Just going to regret it. There you go, Shannon. HSLD, North Carolina. Oh, Texas is in the house. Very cool. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I love the noise this makes. Yeah, the Midwest check-in. Tennessee, baby. You are the only 10 I see. A friend of mine told me that the first time I was going to Tennessee, and I unfortunately, I can't unhear that. Oh, Golden Retriever Sierra. I'm in Colorado. LOL, I just joined. Do I sub? Yeah, man. Go ahead and sub it up. We're giving away a hand gripper at some point tonight, hopefully. Colin Danger, Nebraska, Dredger. Oh, we got St. Louis? Ray Cordes? St. Louis, Missouri? Dang. You a big Tech 9 fan? We're a big Tech 9 fan over here in St. Paul. Myself and my brothers. So yeah, this is the oft forgot for no reason GHP 8. Super hard to get your hands at. Super hard to get your hands on that bad boy. Oh, and here's the thing. Even if you get your hands on it, it's not like you're going to close it. Oh, you know Tech 9? Nice. Yeah, I've seen him 3 times in concert. 7.41. Well, what's the jump going to be? So if that's the 8, 7.41, then what's the 9 going to be? Welcome to the Midwest. Oh my. We're almost at 8 already. Look at that. We're almost at 8. Well, and that's what's crazy, because now what we're seeing is, as we measure the heavier and heavier hand grippers, you're seeing that very small differences in spring diameter, the width of the spring, the diameter, have just absolutely sick results. Here's something that'll make your head hurt. Here's the easy demo gripper I use on the channel most of the time. Crud. Here is not a demo gripper. Here is a, I don't even know what. See the difference in spring diameters? This one that I'm going to do 10 reps on now, I've been in Nebraska a couple times. I liked it just fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Look at how easy this one is. So the diameter isn't even twice as big on the other one. What's the weight on the demo? This one's 32 pounds. This one is 32 pounds. This one that we just showed is 242. Somebody who's smart will have to do the math. Maybe it's like 7 times. It's probably similar to that. Hey, I appreciate you being tired and hanging and banging with us. You've got good news then, because tomorrow we're going, Mr. Texas, we're going live tomorrow in the middle of the day, and it's going to get pretty nuts. Our Saturday streams are always our most viewed. We always have the most interaction. It's always the most PRs being set. I know this. We're going to start out with contrast baths, obviously. That's how we take care of them. We get rid of our elbow pain. We make sure we're healing properly with contrast baths. So we'll start with that. After that, we're going to start warming up on grippers. We're going to have some pretty cool challenges. We'll have a member challenge. If we get enough people to sub, we'll have some inch farmers deadlifts and some farmers walks with that. We will work up to some heavier grippers than we usually do. I really want to get after it. All week, we've been hitting PRs, whatever the grip thing is we try. I mean, based on that, I kind of want to get my hand on a nice solid gripper and give it a squeeze. Because that's what we like to do. We squeeze a lot of things on the channel. I think you know it. So here's something that isn't a big deal, but I wish it wasn't this way. Let me find that hand gripper. You see this? Well, that's okay, Shannon. Turn on your subbed already, I think. Turn on your notifications. The GHP9 is the only Generation 2 I have. This Generation 2 has a sticker. See the difference? There's nothing wrong with a Generation 2 hand gripper. It's still a hand gripper, still squeezes the same way. Some people like to try to get them all to be a certain generation, either 1 or 2. So in this collection, they're all Gen 1s, except the one I just showed you, my 9. The hands are decently strong. That is correct. They're by no means are they like the strongest. I know people with stronger hands. Of course, I compete in grip. Of course, and I guess of course people I know with stronger hands. But yeah, all the other ones, even the little guy, look at this little guy. Even this little guy. A GHP1 is very hard to get. If you ever have the chance, oh, Melee, you're welcome. Yeah, I grind every night. Hey, why don't I talk about why I do that? I think some people wonder why I hit the YouTube so hard. Up 1, up 2, up 3, up 4. Here we go. So I started this channel not too long ago for 2 reasons. Up. One, because I like working out, but I was doing a lot more working out from home, and I got contracted to put on a grip contest. So next year, I always say next year, this year, at the Mall of America, June 14th, we're having a massive grip contest. It'll be streamed live here. It's better if you can come watch, shake hands with some of the monsters. And I thought, hey, if I do some streaming and I can get a following, and the real work, we've already landed a couple sponsors. We landed our title sponsor, Grant Thompson, Minnesota's strongest realtor. He put up $9,000. Hey, Escape Tsunami, that seems like a good idea. He put up $9,000 to be a sponsor. We've got some other t-shirt level sponsors for a couple $100. But the idea was, hey, if I do this and I can get some subscribers, I can go into my community and say, hey, I care about grip. I care about athletic endeavors. I put on strongman contests. If you think that's interesting, would you mind giving us some money to help put towards the shirts, prize money, travel money for some of the folks? Or if not that, do you want to like donate something to the affair? So it's to help It's to help encourage people in our local businesses to support what we do. The Ultimate Grip Championships. It's a 2-day contest. It's the North American Grip Championships. Day 2, I'm calling the Super Bowl of Grip at the Mall of America, but that's just day 2. But what I'm finding is happening is, oh, hey, Cody, great. People seem to like it. I really like chatting with people. I've met some pretty cool people on here. 1 or 2 in person, but most just like through here. So it's allowed me to really focus and dial in my training. And when people are asking you questions about, for example, hey, how do I do a hand gripper? Well, you find your little callus line and put your hands. Yeah, well, the green one is pretty easy. It is designed for a child. It's only 7 pounds of pressure. Even for me to pinch grip it with just my thumb, it's pretty easy. So I drill technique here. If I had a passport, I'd be there, no question. Oh, where are you from? Well, there's a fair amount of people that are going to come to this audience-wise. When we stream, Canada, sure. A lot of Canada people, probably the sugar. A lot of Canada people will be here. One of the guys from Canada who's coming was at the Arnold Classic, Eric Roussain, and he actually won the grip contest at the Arnold Classic. So he's coming. You know it's going to be legit. They don't just give away W's at the Arnold. TB is back. Hey, Escape. Yes, you're asking the right question. Where do you get them and how soon can you get them? Well, there's a shout out to Canada. I texted with him earlier today. He was really happy. He's won it 3 years in a row. He actually won my grip contest I put on in August of last year. He took home $1,000 prize money. Where you get these? Well, you can get them on Amazon, but if you want them professionally rated, I'd recommend going to Canon PowerWorks. You pay a little bit more. I've been to Ontario multiple times. Do you know where Dubreuilville is? Dubreuilville? I competed there 3 times. So they'll weigh them. They'll put them in a device. They'll touch the handles together. They're going to slap a cool tag on there. And then you've got a gripper, and you know the strength. Once you know the strength of your hand gripper, it gets way easier to compete, to train. Hey, I'm good, Eve, because you can do programming. Let's say, for example, let's say I know this one's 140 pounds. Let's say I can do this one time 140 pounds, and I want to set up a program to get better at hand grippers. You could do 3 sets of 10. The generic percentages is, okay, for your first set, you do 65% of your max. For your second set, you do 70. For the third set, you do 75. And you do 3 sets of 10, one at each of what I just said. So if I know it's 140 pounds, I just have to figure out what 65% is, then 70%, then 75%. And with those numbers, I've now programmed, albeit a very basic program, it is still periodized. So you'll get some gains from it. I am cleaning the chalk off. That is definitely what's going on here. Most of the chalk's been cleaned off at this point. Now we're just kind of chatting. We'll chat for another 10, 15 minutes or so. I've noticed that a lot of people are here almost every night. It's very cool. I appreciate the support. My max hand gripper is 161. That gripper is in the basement. Hey, can I be honest? I don't know that I'll ever close it again. That was back when I was hardcore into strongman in my early 20s. I was also super into hand grippers. But that constant heavy deadlifting, carrying the farmer's walks, doing weighted chins, arm over arm pulls with a 2-inch manila rope, all those things. And probably just being younger, my body weight was way better back then. I would walk around 250. A lot of slop. Well, not a lot. No, a decent amount of slop. Now, this morning I weighed 192, and that was pretty awesome. Thanks, Colin. So yeah, about 60 pounds lighter. Percentage basis, oh, Noah's here. Thanks for the floating heart. Floating hearts are cool. I appreciate that. Very cool. I'm 5'10". Yeah, the subs aren't, we're just trying to, look, it happens sometimes. We gave away a gripper last week. We did an egg crush. Tomorrow we might do phone book tearing. But yeah, we usually have a challenge. Like if we get X amount of subs, well then we'll give something away. I can talk about how, if people think it's interesting, I can talk about kind of how the algorithm works. That's cool, Axel. Why sometimes you get a lot of views, why some nights you don't get a lot of views. If people think that's interesting, I can tell you, well, I think I can tell you a fair amount about that. See that? There's still some chalk residue, even though she looks okay. Nice, nice, nice. We're going to do a couple reps in the right hand in a second. Thanks, man. I don't have any animals. I just have 2 kids. My 2 kids are awesome. I'm an avid bird watcher, though. I love going out into nature, hiking, walking up small mountains and trying to find rare birds. It's super fun. That's okay, Escape. I had 44 at one point. Yeah, that gripper, that gripper you're seeing there, yeah, she's pretty dang clean. Pretty dang clean. Okay, I think Axel is responding. I said, hey, I can talk about how the algorithm works and views works. Maybe that's what they're talking about. So a lot of the streams we do are well, I shouldn't say a lot. They're getting tighter now. But when we first started, they'd be kind of all over the place, the amount of views you got. And there's a couple reasons for that. A lot of reasons. How did I get the first 50? I can speak on that in a second. A lot of the way you get, I don't know if it's true, but just as you were shutting that stream off. Oh, really? Oh. Yeah, I don't know. The stream last night ended up at 100,000. The night before we had 157. But again, the night before that we had like 70. So they're all over. Essentially, it's this. When you go live, you can see how many people are in there. You can see how many likes come, different things like that. The algorithm wants to see people interacting. So if you've got 20 people in the first 5 minutes, but nobody's really like hitting likes, nobody's subscribing, there's not much of a chat, it tells the algorithm, hey, this might not be that popular. So then it doesn't push it to a lot of the new, you find it in YouTube Shorts and other places. However, if that same 20 people, if a couple of them sub, or there's a lot of comments or some likes, here's what happens. The algorithm pushes in a unique way I don't think most people realize. It doesn't just say, oh, that's going good, we'll push it to a couple more people. Oh, we'll push it to a couple more people. That would be somewhat linear. Think of it more like a gate. Does that make sense? So you've got pent up, you've got people watching, they're talking, they're liking, they're subbing, they're watching it a little longer. So then it says, okay, this is good. So it goes like this, boom, you go to the next gate, a massive batch of people. That comes towards the camera. Now they're watching your stream. What happens here? Do people stay longer than the baking channel they were just on? Are there a lot of likes coming in? Are there a lot of subs? Then if that goes well, it pushes off. So when you're watching a live stream, whether it's this one or somebody else's, and you say, hey, there's like 50 people in the room, and you see an active chat or a lot of likes coming in, then all of a sudden you say, oh, 50, there's 185. That's what's happening. You've got pushed past that gate. You're kind of going to the next one. Here we go. Well, I'm this weekend, the goal is to set up my Twitch account. And then I will just kind of broadcast, hopefully with OBS onto both of those. The whole goal here, guys, yeah, we got monetized, and it is cool, right? You make a little bit of money from doing something you really like, a hobby. Does that make sense? But the real goal is to try to raise money for these community events. I want to get better equipment. I want to get cooler t-shirts. I want to give more prize money. So if there's another streaming service like Twitch that can get a little bit more activity, and I can get way more people interested in grippers, or doing Atlas stones and strongman, or doing some, last week we did some cardio chest, a way to build your chest and lose fat. That's what I want. I want to turn people onto that stuff. And if you get a lot of subs or something along the way, then that's cool. But so far I'm having a lot of fun, and we've affected a lot of people. People in the chats, and a couple said, oh, I got into this because of your last stream, or I saw one of your videos or shorts, so that's cool. Yeah, so right now, tomorrow's going to be a big grip day. So when you see me do any closes tonight, I'm only using the demo gripper. This one's about 32 pounds of pressure, so it's not that hard. In fact, watch this. I mean, you can turn it the other way and just use your palms. The first 50 was kind of easy. I don't mean that in a bad way. I told my family members, I told my friends, I told my Facebook friends, I talked to people I knew at the gym, and I said, hey, you guys see me all the time. I'm 44. I've been training since I was, when did I first? 14. Oh, God, 30 years. I said, you know how much I care about fitness, grip, and strongman? Yep. I tell you what, I'm starting a channel. If you respect me, if you like any of this stuff, would you mind subscribing? Doesn't mean you have to hop on all my streams. Doesn't mean you have to like anything I do, but can you at least support me there? Can we get to 50? And then I got to 50. That's how I did it. I talked to everybody I knew. My original YouTube shorts didn't get much traction. I didn't know what I was doing. My original videos didn't get much traction. Didn't know what I was doing. But when I told people I am passionate about this, and you've known me to be a passionate person, won't you help me? Yeah, we got the subs. Now, a lot of those original people, I know this for a fact. Most of them, even, they don't really watch anything I do. I don't catch them on the streams. That's okay. I mean, I guess every once in a while, yeah, they do. That's fine. Getting that first 50 allowed me to live stream. Live streaming is the thing I really wanted to do. I don't want to edit shorts. I don't want to make videos. I want to interact with people in real life as it's happening. I want to show my training as it's happening. We had a stream earlier today where I was trying to do squats in my basement with my awesome squat rack. And as I picked the weight up, I partially knocked over the whiteboard that you see in the background. And then I kind of caught it. One of the plates started slipping off, so I had to catch that plate. And yeah, but that's what happens when you go live. It's fun. Gang, check it out. Does anybody know the answer to this? Look at that number riddle. Those are the numbers. What's the next? This is a pattern recognition. What's the next number there? I will clean a gripper quietly so you can think, and I'll do it off screen so you can think. There it is, though. Check out those numbers. What is it? It is not 9. I can tell you that it's not 9. I think 9 is just fine guess. It's just not what it is. Once you hear the answer, you're going to kick yourself. It's definitely, it's not 8 and it's not 4. Hey, thanks for the likes. Appreciate it. Zero, 6, 1. No, none of those are right. Think about it, gang. You'll get it. You'll get it. You'll get it. Here's the Bone Crusher 250. Later this week, we'll end up giving this away on a stream. We do sub challenges. Like tonight, we didn't get it. The other night, we got ours. It says if we get 3,600 subscribers total for the challenge, not in the stream, we'll give away a gripper. That's supposed to be a gripper. You would put it in your hand the same way I've done it, and you click the handles together. You should be passing the block between them. This block's far too big for that. So yeah, we'll end up giving this away. I'm not worried about that. Tomorrow, Saturday, for those that did sub, turn on your notifications. We'll be going live somewhere between 2 and 3, maybe 2:30. And we're going to do some pretty cool things. I've got a couple phone books saved up. Maybe we'll try tearing phone books. Hard to say for sure. Big round of applause to Reggie, the new moderator. Appreciate having him in the chat. Very, very cool. It's always a pleasure. A lot of regulars tonight. The regulars, not the newbies. The regulars carried the chat. Thank you so much. So the answer to that number riddle that people are trying to figure out, it's actually 21. You just add the two numbers, and that's the next one. So like 3 and 5 is 8. 5 and 8 is 13. 8 and 13 is then 21. Oh, good job. Yeah, thanks for supporting them. Sweet. But here's a hard one. Well, the answer to this one we already went over a couple times. It says a bat and a ball are $1.10. The bat is $1 more than the ball. How much is the ball? I'll leave it like this. Think about that. The ball is a nickel. The bat has to be $1 more. So it's 105. A nickel, you have them together, it's 110. Hey, thanks for all the likes. It couldn't very well. Everybody said 10 cents, and I get it. I get why your head goes there. But if the bat has to be $1 more, then it'd be $1.10 plus the 10 for the ball. So there you go. That's late night rambling. Come on back. Tomorrow's gonna be a sick day. If you haven't, sub. It will help me show this. The people in my community, the business owners, and other folks that people really do care about this. And yeah, we'll get with you later. Bye.